Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthiar, and this is another episode of XCOM Mini Within Long War, doing a classic Honest Man playthrough. We have a Crash Scout to go take care of, and we'll be taking a Rocketeer, an Infantry, and 4 rookies with us on this pass. Should provide us with ample firepower to handle whatever we happen to come across. Pro tip, when you newly promote a Rocketeer, make sure you change their gear to extra rockets so you don't have to take ceramic plates and an AP grenade with you.
Touching down.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. It looks like we got lucky. The alien crash site is in a remote area, away from any major city centers. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
So the map briefing for this is trees. Lots and lots of trees. All of the trees.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Serious briefing, aside from just trees. The forest map like this has lots of good cover. You've got logs, you've got trees, you've got hills, you've got, rocks, you've got a little bit of everything. It gives you a lot of fighting options, and if you can manage to engage from an advantageous position, you're in pretty good shape. You can kind of hold the high ground and make the enemies come to you, and it can be really beneficial that way. So the trick is making sure that you try to engage in a way that's advantageous for you and not the enemy. If they manage to take the high ground and kind of have that good cover, you probably shouldn't press the engagement too much unless you're willing to expend a lot of explosives, because you can get cut to ribbons pretty easily if they have the advantage.
Выхожу.
So we're nearly to this first large hill, which is going to give us a pretty good position. If there's anybody on the other side, we should be able to cut them up pretty good, just by virtue of the height advantage and the pretty good cover there. So unless we get an activation on this next alien turn coming up, I'd say we're looking at a pretty strong start.
Там кто-то есть.
With that audio cue to the right, though, we may not want to take the hill itself, because that'll let them kind of just come at us from the flank. That log could be a pretty good position to fight from if we can get to it. This first log gives us a nice high cover position, but we're going to want to try to get forward to that log laying down on the side there. But first, let's just make sure that we're keeping together and not, taking any silly risks. There's activation. So we got 3 sectoids. They're all kind of running away. There's not a lot of opportunity for them to move forward into anything approaching decent cover. So we're going to need to kind of react to that by pivoting around and taking some better cover. But I think we're still okay. We got some height advantage. And we have the opportunity to maybe run some flankers around to the side to be ready for them. First things first, though, is try to set up an overwatch trap, because they're going to try to advance into us since they can't see us, and we might be able to get some easy kills that way.
I'm on the move.
Вас понял.
Выполняю. Смотрю внимательно. enemy is still alive.
Well, the first guy made it through the Overwatch just fine. I'm not sure if his friends are going to try to run it. Yeah, here's no one coming in. And no dice there either. Overwatch is not pulling its weight at the moment. Until our Rocketeer decides that he's going to lay that sucker out. So, 3 Overwatch shots, 1 hit, and resulted in a kill. And again, it was the sectoid that was benefiting from a mine merge, so that makes things a little safer for us. Maybe get some flanks if we can get over. Looking down can be tricky sometimes. Sometimes it has trouble deciding whether or not you can actually see things. But it looks like, actually, you know what? I don't think we can. I think we can only see the guy. Yeah, we can only see the guy on the far side there. But we'll go ahead and take the shot. No hit. It's really frustrating when you can't see somebody that you think you should be able to see that's right below you. But we'll just try to move up, maybe get some, not some flanks because he's got good cover against this direction, but we can maybe get some decent firing positions or spook him out and push him into Overwatch. Well, we were able to get visibility there. We didn't kill him, but 2 points of damage is going to hurt him pretty seriously, so that'll help. Still get high cover on the ramp here, so we'll be pretty close. We might be able to get another decent shot. 52, 36. Let's see what the 52 can do for this. Yes, indeed. Oh, geez, 5 on a crit. Yeah, he's done. That leaves us with 1 sectoid left. As soon as we can take him out, we can go hunting for more patrols, hopefully. I'd like to really try to avoid running into the outsider again if I can help it, like we did in that prior mission. I don't like fighting all the pods at once. That's really dangerous, so we're going to try to kind of loop around and try to draw these guys out. Of course, the lone survivor of the sectoid pod runs into the UFO, so that's going to complicate matters slightly. If we move up, we might be able to get visibility on him still, though. No, nothing there. The log might get us some visibility. Just need to get eyes on him. Letting him run away is really kind of dangerous because they stay active and they're not like moving as a pod, and they won't take that reaction scamper again. And so if we don't take care of him, he can just kind of run around wherever and come at us from some strange angle when we're engaged with other aliens. It's kind of a dangerous thing to let happen. So we really want to try to chase him down, but with him moving into the UFO, that might be a bit dicey. Like, moving up to this high cover could potentially be dangerous as well, so I'm going to just go watch here. It was a bit safer to take that high cover with everybody ready instead of being like the last trooper to move. So we're going to kind of move up, start taking high cover positions. No activations yet. It's making me feel pretty solid. It means he's probably somewhere in the middle or something like that, because I can kind of see both the little corner areas that are there. So run around, start setting up kind of a wide front so that we can react and try to flank, and slowly kind of move the rest of the team up here. Or we'll trigger the outsider and have to deal with that.
Heading to that location.
So I pulled that troop back again because I don't want to leave people in half cover where the outsider can shoot them. By moving everybody back here, making sure, now they only have half cover in the back, but they're out of line of sight. So if he wants to, take the chance of shooting them, he has to come to us. So, the same little sectoid on the way back. You can use all my Overwatch. That would be really annoying. Please don't do that. What are you doing? Hopefully you're done. Are you done? No, he's moving again. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I was a little worried there. Now the outsider has gone and done something strange and not shown up, so I have to be careful again. If I move to the side here, though, that gives me that flank, and I'm still kind of out of LOS, which should be pretty safe. and we planted the sectoid, so that's that sectoid pod eliminated, and now we just have to worry about the outsider. More overwatches, but the Rocketeer will steady so that he's more likely to put the shot straight on target when he needs to take that rocket shot. Don't know he'll have to take the rocket shot, but it's pretty likely, I would think. We want to make sure that we're ready just in case. Here comes the outsider, dodging all of the Overwatch. Oh dear. Can he dodge number 4? Yep. That's 0 for 4. I think that's everybody that was up too. Alright, well, half cover. Ooh, he's taking a 40%. Oh, lucked out a little bit there, I think. Never like going coin flips, but this is why we steadied the rocket. Lesson number 1 for taking out outsiders: remove their cover. They become so much easier, especially when you can plant the rocket like right in his face and do a bunch of damage. So that's going to make him much easier to deal with. And one less outsider to deal with. That should cause the rest of the aliens on the map to kind of come this way. So I'm probably not going to want to advance too far. We're going to want to reload and just prepare for the next batch to show up. So we got that audio cue that they're just off to the left of the UFO, and so we're going to shift everybody around, hopefully not do any revealing because we are moving up a little bit. But the idea here is we can shift everybody around to this high cover, these rocks and trees and such up top here, and just get set up. If we have enough time, we could also get them in an Overwatch trap.
Roger, Dodger.
So this is going to be a little bit of what I was talking about with the advantageous fighting position. You see all this high cover that we're able to take. We're going to have 3 people or so up top, just ready with elevated fighting positions. And so if these sectoids patrol into us, they're going to get beat up pretty bad. Probably losing maybe some, well, I'm not going to say probably, they might lose somebody to Overwatch. And then we're just going to be able to hammer them with these elevated firing positions. It's really about picking your battlegrounds here. And there's the audio cue, and here they come. So we're getting an Overwatch shot, and no. Okay, that's okay. It's not all that surprising. Overwatch shots can be rough, and they're kind of scattering in a way that we're not going to get anymore. Unfortunately, they are holding at least one high cover position. They'll probably be able to find some more here, so we're going to have to take some low percentage shots. Kind of hope we get lucky, and just hope that our high cover kind of does the trick for us. It's going to be a little challenging, I think, especially since some of these people are not all the way back. So we're going to get our Rocketeer up where he might be a little more useful in some high cover. That'll also let us move this rookie forward. And we're gonna have to hope that this maybe they'll try to rush us a bit, get down to this Overwatch. Maybe we can move to slightly better positions. I am actually gonna try to sprint around this side here and maybe be able to start getting some flanks on them, because it's gonna be hard to pull them out of those high cover. You got the one guy, he's like by a ramp over there, which is making it hard to hit, and then that doorway on that side of the UFO can actually provide a high cover position as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to make them work for it, but it's not gonna be as easy as I was hoping. We got a mind merge. At least that's one guy that's not shooting at me right away. Overwatch coming in clutch on that one. Leaves us with 2. One of whom is overwatching himself, so it's going to be probably not a good idea to try to move forward. We do have an infantry that can take a shot, so that's kind of like a freebie. But we may end up having to kind of just spray in some 30% just to try to kind of whittle them down, since I can't really move in while the guy's on Overwatch. So let's see, like this 35. No, nothing new in there. Rocket Trooper wasn't able to manage with 31. Here's my infantry at 30. See, there you go, 1 and 3. So the 30 put him down. I wonder if she can get a second one. That'd be kind of cool. She can get another 30. Another 30? No, not another 30. So if I just Overwatch him to pin him in place, he might get scared. And that would cause him to either just run into the Overwatch or do something silly like that, hunker down. I mean, we're not going to shoot him from the front angle now, but we're going to have a free reign to just run all around him and scare him and get good angles. So this is about where he dies. We're going to want to get him this turn, or just like get a grenade on him, or decent angle shots, or at least a flashbang. We could flashbang if we need to, but 22. That was kind of a pipe dream. But we just don't want to let him all of a sudden get any funny ideas like, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking shots now that people are closer and not on that elevated ground. So he needs to die. So we might just dash up to this full cover position. It'll give us some ability to react next turn if we don't manage to kill him, but I'm really hoping it doesn't come to that. I'd not like to give him the opportunity to hurt one of my troops. Well, I got him to take that shot in close at that full cover, so now he has no Overwatch to protect him. We have people that are ready to move in and flank. So it's just a matter of executing him at this point. I probably shouldn't even bother with anybody else. We should just run up and put the gun in his face and kill him here. There's no reason to draw this out.
Operational objectives completed.
And that's another crashed UFO in XCOM's possession. Way to go, team.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the meld substance without any casualties.
More promotions. That's all those rookies getting promoted. We love to see that. I really hate it when I have to take a rookie on 2 missions just to get him the promotion. Some more good materials, a little bit of valerium, some alloys, weapon fragments, damaged stuff to sell. It's kind of like to get things intact because then I could do research, but money's always good too. Alright, let's sell that damaged equipment really quick, get a bit more money. Well, I guess there's not much to do except possibly to scan forward again. We're waiting on an access lift to get done. We're waiting on research to get done. We're waiting on a lot of things to get done, and there's not a lot that we can do more on the strategy layer at this point. So I think it's just going to be scan forward and wait for another UFO or another abduction or some such.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
That feels like an awfully early Council mission. It's the return of Van Dorn. Our favorite UN official is coming back to the XCOM roster after we rescue him from the alien oppressors. But that'll be our next episode. My name's been Anthar, and this has been XCOM Long War. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far, in addition to the mission today, and I hope to see you come back again soon for further alien ass-kicking goodness. Until then, take care.